Say you don't wanna be with me, but you miss me as soon as it's over. Your name lighting up the screen, but you never call when you're sober. You say you don't like the games, but you play me like there's no tomorrow. You should know that I'm fed up with your lies, so don't come closer. You know you hurt me bad and I have scars. I need some time to heal, so don't come over. Don't even bother calling, just get lost. I'm fine on my own, so don't even bother.
Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you all had a very Merry Christmas and a wonderful New Year. As you can see from these clips, my house is absolutely destroyed from the holidays, and that is what we are going to be focusing on for today's video. We are going to be cleaning up the aftermath of the Christmas chaos, and I'm also going to be taking down all of my Christmas decor. I always look so forward to putting my Christmas decor up in November, but I am always just as excited to take it down after Christmas. I did end up taking a couple weeks off of YouTube for a Christmas holiday, but I am so ready to be back and jumping back into YouTube. I have a ton of videos planned for the new year, and I am just so excited to see where 2023 will take me and my channel. Thank you guys so much for being here another year with me, and let's jump into my first video of 2023, which is going to be this complete disaster clean with me.
Isn't this the good life? Sitting on the front porch, sipping on the rocks. Citrus in our beverages. Citrus in our beverages. Show only the good sides. Always pretty.
A ton of the kids' stuff they got for Christmas ended up on my kitchen island, and the first thing I am doing to declutter and clean this space is I did grab 3 bins, and I am dedicating one to each kid. So I am organizing the stuff into either Grayson's bin, Rowan's bin, or Quinn's bin, and I am just going to fill these up until they can't hold anymore and bring them back up to their bedrooms. Then they can go through it all and sort through what they want to put in their rooms, and I will take care of the rest and put it where it belongs, whether that be in their closet, the bathroom, or in the playroom.
What if we stay right here? Make everything disappear. Lay low in the beaches, sun. Put your rose-colored glasses on. Yeah. Put your rose-colored glasses on. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Isn't it a big crime to get a little lost in everybody's business? Why don't we all calm down?
The kids ended up getting quite a bit of clothes and pajamas for Christmas, and instead of putting these into their bins to take up to their rooms, I decided to just grab a laundry basket and take the tags off of everything right now so I could get it all thrown in the washing machine and put away later today.
Breathing out air for a minute, taking my time to begin with. On and on it goes, swinging down in life, you know. Breathing out air for a minute, yeah. Hey, would you rather stay right here? Make everything disappear. Keep playing my favorite song. Put your rose-colored glasses on. What if we stay right here? Make everything disappear. Lay low in the beaches, sun. Put your rose-colored glasses on. Yeah. Put your rose-colored glasses on. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Isn't this a good life? Sitting on the front porch, sipping on the rocks. Citrus in our beverages. Citrus in our beverages. Show only the good sides.
I know I said it at the beginning of today's video, but I did want to quickly say it again. I hope you all had an amazing Christmas and the best start to your new year. We have definitely been having the best Christmas holiday. We have been living in our little family bubble at home. We've been playing tons of games, watching tons of movies, eating good food, and just spending so much time as a family, and it completely filled my cup, and I am just ready to tackle the new year. Justin went back to work this past Tuesday. I am back to YouTube, and the kids go back to school this coming week, and it's just kind of business as usual, but I am really looking forward to this new year. I have also made some New Year's resolutions for myself in all different categories. I made some fun ones, I made some fitness ones, I made some for my business here on YouTube. And I know a lot of people don't like New Year's resolutions, but I personally love them. I think they're a lot of fun and I like having a goal to work towards. And I do also like hearing other people's. So if you want to leave yours down below, definitely do that because I would love to read them.
Why'd you have to go? I guess this world's too slow for you. I think there's beauty in the gray, the cold, but you just want the gold. And there's no way I can beat it, cause I got no chance when it comes to her. She got the glitter and the fame, and I just wasn't enough for you.
Before I do get any further into this video, I did want to thank BetterHelp for sponsoring today's video. I mentioned earlier about New Year's resolutions, and I feel like one of the most popular ones is taking care of your personal health. Most people contribute this to fitness and working out, or maybe by eating a healthier diet, which of course, those are all very important, but an area I feel like a lot of people may overlook, and that is just as important, is taking better care of your mental health. BetterHelp is the perfect place to start for this, as they are the world's largest therapy service that is 100% online. With BetterHelp, you can tap into a network of over 25,000 licensed and experienced therapists who can help you with a wide range of issues. To get started, you just answer a few questions about your needs and your preferences in therapy, and that way BetterHelp can match you with the right therapist from their network. Then you can talk to your therapist however you feel the most comfortable, whether that be by text, chat, phone, or video call. You can also message your therapist at any time and schedule your live sessions when it's most convenient for you. If at any time you feel that your therapist is not the right fit for you for any reason, you can also switch to a new therapist for no additional charge. With BetterHelp, you do get the same professionalism and quality that you would expect from in-office therapy, but with a therapist who is custom picked for you. You do also have more scheduling flexibility, and it's at a more affordable price. I really focused on my mental health this last year, and it has made such a positive impact in my daily life. I highly recommend prioritizing your mental health this year, and to get you started, you can get 10% off your first month at BetterHelp, HELP.com/Aleah Martins. I do have it linked down below as well, or you can also scan the QR code on screen. And thank you again to BetterHelp for sponsoring today's video. I hope you all were healthy over the Christmas break as well. I know a ton of people have been struggling with illnesses running through their homes, and you guys know we have been one of them. We were all very sick, I would say 2 weeks before Christmas, but we were lucky enough to all be healthy and ready to go and feeling good on Christmas morning. But all three of the girls in my house, me and my two daughters, were on antibiotics. Rowan was on antibiotics for a chest infection. Poor Quinny had an ear infection, and then I actually had a sinus infection. I have apparently never had a sinus infection before. I thought I had, but I have never had this type of pain and headache before in my life. It was debilitating, and that was actually the reason I missed the first posting before Christmas. I didn't plan on taking 2 weeks off for holidays. I was only going to take the 1 week, but we all fell sick and I knew I just needed to give myself a little bit of a break. So that's what I did. Luckily, the antibiotics kicked in and I felt much better by Christmas Eve, and the girls, of course, are much better as well. We actually ended up having a very frustrating experience with poor Quinn. I thought she had an ear infection, so I did take her to the ER on a Saturday. I believe it was middle of December, but it was Saturday night. All of the doctors and walk-ins were closed, so like I said, we did end up going to the ER, and we ended up sitting there for hours. The reason I took her in is because she did have a fever for 5 days. She was pulling at her ears, she was grabbing her head and saying ow, so I assumed obviously something was bothering her. None of my kids have ever actually had an ear infection, but those are the signs I know you are supposed to look out for. Anyway, we took her to the doctor. The doctor looked her over and he actually sent us home and said she didn't have an ear infection and she was fine. Of course, I took his word for it. I'm not a doctor, but I took her home and we got home around 11 p.m. that night. I put her to bed, and then the next morning around 9 a.m., so not even 12 hours later, her ear was leaking pus. It was horrible. I have never seen anything like that, and I was so upset. I ended up crying because I was just so overwhelmed. We took her to a different doctor for a second opinion, and of course she had a raging ear infection. So really not sure what happened the night before. Like I said, I don't know how quickly those things can happen, but I'm a little frustrated with that. But luckily, she's on the mend. She got her antibiotics and she is good to go. But it definitely was quite the experience and just shows me I need to follow and trust my mom gut at all times. I was filming this portion of the video on December 26th, so it was the day after Christmas. I did clean up the wrapping paper and all of that mess on Christmas morning, but the rest of the stuff in here is just the extra toys the kids have not yet played with, and then of course all of the other things that they have gotten into. Anything that is still in the box and new, I am going to be bringing upstairs and putting it into the room it belongs. Then I'm going to go through and clean all of the other toys off of the floor and put them in the toy box, and then straighten out the couch before we move on to the office.
To carry us both out of this mess. You can lean on me if the fire goes. There will be some light in darkness. You can lean on me. I'm strong enough to carry us both out of this mess. Don't let us down. We've waited so long. Getting hyped up for the weekend. Getting hyped up for the weekend.
We are going to be taking down all of the Christmas decor later on in today's video. The first half of the video is going to be the cleanup. I was trying to get everything cleaned up and put away first before diving in and taking down all of the Christmas stuff. Now we are moving on to one of my favorite rooms in the house, which is the office. I was really excited to get all of my Christmas decor out of here. If you guys remember, we did do this office makeover video. I think it was around September, so I did not get to enjoy just my regular decor in here for very long because we did the office and then I feel like it was a couple of weeks before I started decorating for fall and then Halloween and then Christmas. So I was really excited to just have a fresh start in here and enjoy the decor I originally bought.
How did we end up here in the corner looking like enemies? We used to be the team people talk about, what a chemistry. I can see it in your eyes. You don't wanna talk anymore. I wanna get so numb while we enemies. No, you don't mind the way I stutter my words. You know exactly what it means and how it hurts. Oh, I can't believe you're here. Can't get any worse. No. I just wanna get out of here. I find it so hard to breathe. 'Cause when you get too close, I lose my way and I freeze. I wish you knew what power you have over me, but now it's so hard to breathe. Just get me out of here. Just get me out of here. Just get me out of. How can you be so calm around me?
If you guys did see my office transformation video, you would remember me saying I did want to go with a very fresh and clean look in here. I went with a lot of blacks and whites and greeneries, and that is just still the look I'm loving. I do need a couple more things to fill these shelves, I think. I think they are a little bit too simple, but at the time, HomeSense was full of fall decor, so I'm hoping now that it is a new year, they will have a lot more of the greenery and things I'm looking for, so I am going to be heading there in the next few days or so.
Here, I find it so hard to breathe. 'Cause when you get too close, I lose my way and I freeze. I wish you knew what power you have over me, but now it's so hard to breathe. Just get me out of here. Just get me out of here. I just wanna get out of here. I find it so hard to breathe. 'Cause when you get too close, I lose my way and I freeze. I wish you knew.
The last hotspot area that we are going to be cleaning in this video is going to be my dining room. This was another area that everything was just getting dumped on. Of course, the kids have been spending a lot of time at this table with a lot of their toys and their craft supplies. My kids have been obsessed with doing crafts and painting and anything artsy, which I'm loving. I love that they are wanting to be creative and doing stuff like that. So the table has definitely been paying the price. So we're going to clear all of this stuff off and find a new home for it, and then we're going to start taking down Christmas.
Now, are you saying that to change your mind? For love or pity, let me know. Now, 'cause your love made me go blind. What am I hearing? Saying you're moving back. When were you gonna tell me that? What am I hearing? It feels like a heart attack. Someone help me catch my breath again. How did you stop loving me? How is that even possible? How could we let
My floor was also an absolute disaster. I have not been worrying about cleaning over the last couple of days, and my house has definitely been paying the price, which is totally fine. The mess will always be there, but my kids will not always be little on Christmas. I really do try and enjoy every single second, but I would be lying if I said I was not looking forward to getting my house back in order and ready for the springtime. I don't know if anyone else feels this way, but the second Christmas and New Year's are over, I am ready for summer. I am so over winter. I want the snow to melt, I want the hot weather, and I want to start making fun memories in the summer.
Come on and spit it out. I'm about to lose my mind again. How did you stop loving me? How is that even possible? How could we let love go? How could we move on? Why you wanna let me go now? Are you saying that to change your mind? Well, have a pity, let me know now. 'Cause your love maybe go blind. Why you wanna let me go now? Are you saying that to change your mind? Well, have a pity, let me know now. 'Cause your love maybe go blind.
So this is the next day, and I am wanting to get all of my Christmas decor put away in my dining room and my living room. So I'm just quickly clearing off this hutch, and I'm going to be getting all of my spring decor out. I don't really decorate for spring and summer separately. I just have some greenery put out, and I usually leave that out until the fall time. So my decor from now until September doesn't change too much. I know a lot of people decorate for Valentine's Day. I have never done that. Maybe I will add a few pops here and there. I do add a couple pieces for Easter, and I'm not sure if I should change anything for summer. Let me know down below if you guys decorate for all of the different holidays that come around, but I'm usually just a fall and Christmas kind of gal. I also could not find my regular tiered tray decor. I don't know where I stored that over the last couple of months. Hopefully I find it, but for now I'm just going to have an empty black tiered tray because I don't have anything to put on it. And again, it's something else I will probably search for in HomeSense to just add a few more things.
What if I lost touch? What if I'll never get it right? I try to follow my heart.
I didn't want to bore you guys with taking down the tree and everything on camera, so I just decided to do a quick little edit and snap my fingers and everything be cleaned up. And if only it was that easy and quick in real life.
Slow it down, dreams still yours if you want it. Enjoy the ride, 'cause those ups and those downs is what makes it worth the while. You will make it in time. I never left a stone unturned, trying to find some love in this crazy world. I felt like I was never heard. All I wanted was to be loved. What if I lost touch? What if I'll never get it right? I try to follow my heart, but I lost it somehow. Wish that someone could say it'll all be okay. Just listen to me as I say. You will find a way. Slow it down, dreams still yours if you want it. Enjoy the ride, 'cause those ups and those downs is what makes it worth the while. You will make it in time. You'll make it in time.
One of the Christmas presents I received from Justin and the kids this year was a Grinch Christmas wreath. I love it so much. His auntie actually makes these custom wreaths, and that's where he got it from. But The Grinch is my all-time favorite Christmas movie. I love Grinch anything at the holidays, and I'm so sad I have to wait until next year to use this wreath.
You will find a way. Slow it down, dreams still yours if you want it. Enjoy the ride, 'cause those ups and those downs is what makes it worth the while. You will make
Now that we have all of the main surfaces in the living areas cleaned and decluttered, one of the last things I was wanting to do was getting all of the floors vacuumed and mopped. It had been probably a week since I have done this, so way overdue, and I was really needing to get this done tonight.
Kinda simple, kinda wishful about things, and you're kinda simple, but like a pistol, you fire. Sometimes you get under my skin like a lover, and sometimes you don't wanna come back 'cause you'd rather stay out with another, talking to strangers and make out spontaneously. Now I'm so tired of hearing all your stories about the drunk nights, bragging in the glory. You're such a nice guy when you're not just talking about yourself and the way you value.
And the last thing I was doing tonight was just switching our family calendar over to January. I cannot believe it is 2023 and a brand new year is here already. I always look forward to the fresh start a new year brings, and I just hope 2023 brings you all nothing but the best, and I wish you all a safe and healthy year. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up down below and subscribe if you are new, and I will see you all next week with a brand new video. Bye guys.